The ham is here to save you. Don't worry, that's the unexpected ally. The unexpected ally is just a bunch of ham lunches. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Delicious and Dungeon. We had a pretty good ending for last episode. I know this is like a parter episode because now it's Red Dragon 3, and last time it was Red Dragon 2. But last episode was pretty crazy. The Dark Ritual, that was kind of sick. Very twisted, very creepy. And we got Fallen back. Great. Love her. She kind of reassimilated herself, had some nice moments with Marcel, got a nice moment with Leos, showed off some of her new magic power, which is insane. Doesn't need enchanting or what's the word? She doesn't need to like say the words to cast the spell. She can just do it, which is kind of cool in this universe. Because every time we've seen Marcel or like the gnome or somebody cast a spell, they always had to do the long incantations. That's the word, incantations. Oh my god. But yeah, there we go. And then by the end of the episode, we saw that the elf boy from the paintings, from like with the king and everything, that recognized Laios as he kept jumping, is here. He was out with the dragon right now. So we're probably gonna see something a little crazy, and probably see a confrontation that is gonna, because that dude could melt armor. Yeah. Anyway, before we start, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and just have some fun. Like, just hang out with me, just to hang out with your bud. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Aw, he made little snack packs for everybody. That is so cute that they're. I'm wondering if she did the. I wonder if Marcel asked or Fallen, or if this is just normal for them. That is adorable that they're sleeping next to each other. I love that. I love their bond. I love their bond. I don't care if it's romantic, platonic. I don't care. They love each other, and it's beautiful. Whoops. Double hit. Uh-oh. Okay. Ah. Something must have happened with the resurrection then. Something with like a soul? I don't know, because she seems way too transfixed, like it's a siren song, but it's not a siren song. The elf has something to do with it. He recognizes something. I don't think it's Fallen that he's talking to directly. I feel like Senshi would have probably noticed, right? But maybe he's too focused on the food. It's interesting to me. So, okay, so the elf is still looking for his the majesty, the king, right? So, man. That's sad. Like everything from the painting that we saw, just the glimpses of just like the king and them like having the baby, then the king dying, and then the elf trying to like help him, and then finally like noticing that Laios has been there every single time. Probably drove the guy mad, right? I wonder what's going on. I wonder what kind of spirit or whatever happened to Fallen is going to. Is really just like gonna ruin everything here. Like, I don't know if it's gonna destroy her or if it's gonna rip her apart. I don't know. I hope it's nothing terrible. I gotta say, for someone who just got their dead friend back, Marcel doesn't seem that like adrenaline rush right now. That is so cool looking, actually. That is really cool. But what the hell happened here? Like, seriously, what happened? This is a very intimidating scene right now. I genuinely wonder if this elf is just like he believes that Laios is responsible and then he's just gonna hunt him down. But how else I can like it's gonna be such a stupid reveal too, where it's just like I went through a painting looking for food. Okay, never mind. He seems to know already. So whatever. I thought this was going to be a misunderstanding kind of thing, but whatever is happening in the background of like behind the scenes of what's going on in this dungeon and the king and this elf and whatever, the mad mage, whatever. It's a lot more serious. So I think this is the moment where it like splits off into something quote unquote end gamey. Not like Avengers Endgame, but like this universe's endgame. This dungeon's endgame. This is the mad. Really? Is that right? Usually when they make these like exclamations and I kind of like theorize, I pick it apart. Usually it's supposed to be taken at face value and I just kind of misconstrue it as something else. So I'm going to now assume that this is the Mad Mage, which kind of makes sense. I'll take it. Whatever. It feels it feels weird. Like this conflict right now, it feels a little weird, especially like if you say like I wanted to save my sister right here, like that's why I came down here, that's why I killed the dragon. I wanted to save my sister and get paid. But that in itself is already like he's already calling you like a filthy intruder, a thief. So it's like you're probably just gonna piss him off more by saying that. Jesus Christ. She crushed his like chest. Holy moly. That was intense. So she's freaking out. Something's going on inside of her that's like breaking apart. Like making her just I don't know. That's crazy. I think it has to be like a different spirit or something. Yeah, no shit. So that like a blood magic, which can be that by itself can be probably be very taboo, probably because every living thing has blood, and blood magic would probably just decimate, and it's just so unnatural. But summoning like little dragon whelplings, ooh, that's cool, but it's kind of gross too. Man. Also, so I don't believe that it's the mad mage, right? Because like wasn't the mad mage supposed to be like, oh, come to the dungeon, if you get to the bottom, become lord, yada 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 yada, or something? I might be misremembering that wrong, but yeah, I don't know. This feels weird. This feels very like this is intimidating. He's very powerful, so I don't know, but I don't know if I should buy that he's the mad mage at face value. More forbidden magic. Let's go. This is it's funny that he's just he's holding on to them like he's gonna eat them. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I feel like this is a situation where like running is the viable option because one, this is a little too overwhelming. I don't know what's going on with Fallen. She's freaking out. Lyle's just got one shot. Like his chest is like broken right now. Yeah, I don't know. This is rough. This is really rough. I don't know. Maybe some ally shows up, but I don't know what they're gonna do. The ham is here to save you. Don't worry, that's the unexpected ally. The unexpected ally is just a bunch of ham lunches. Hey, what's up, guys? Or dragon lunches. What's up, guys? Seems like you could use a little snack. You ain't you when you hungry. What are they gonna do? So it didn't answer the question about if he's the one that made the dungeon. Assumption, probably, or had a helping hand in it. So I don't know. But now they're separated from Fallen again, which sucks. Especially since they just reunited. The ghosts are protecting her? Dragon? What? What? I remember saying if you're using dragon to resurrect, dragon meat to resurrect, wouldn't be interesting if she turned out to be a dragon. I didn't mean the soul. I thought she would be like a dragonkin and just have like scales or some shit. Okay. All right. Boy, when I started the show, I did not think that body horror and like forbidden magic blood curdling shit was just going to be on the plate here. What this is crazy. This is this is actually kind of insane. That staff is gonna break. Yep. That's so sad to think about. Like they already know how death is felt. I already have a bunch of mixed feelings about that. But seeing like her like we just reunited, we just got back together, and everything was fine, and now we're separated, and I'm gonna be left here alone in a pile of rocks, and no one's gonna find me, and I won't be able to have a chance again. That's so sad, dude. Better the hole than nothing. Dive into the hole, brothers. We got to get out of here now. Like, don't care where it goes. We just got to get out of here. Take the hole to freedom, please. I don't care. I don't care if we end up in a dragon's mouth. Better than a crushed rock room. I genuinely wonder if the ghosts are here to help them or protect them or something, because they saw what happened with Fallen. Because it seemed like they were standing in the way of the Mad Mage, and the Mad Mage didn't seem like he was like really understand. He was like misconstruing what they were doing and their intentions, because they kind of just like they were in his way, right? And they looked at him, and he was just like, "Oh, don't worry, the king's gonna come back." It's like he's delusional. Like he just can't fathom the idea of that they're trying to stop him or something. I don't know. This is this is sad, but I'm wondering if they are actually in danger, because they basically showed them the hole, right? Okay, that was a good little bit there. I liked that. There she is. Okay, so she's an orc. That's cool. Got a cool design to them. I wonder if they're going to be able to like talk their way out of this from like the other orcs that they met. But right now, Marcel and Lyos are just out cold, which kind of is sad. But I hope everything turns out okay. Please, I let everything turn out okay and let them make a new friend, please. This is so sad. Please save them, please. I like that they could smell that he was the vegetable seller. But yeah, I'm glad that Senshi has some foresight and like he's taking charge now that the other two are incapacitated. And Chucklefuck is about to be eaten by dogs. But yeah, it's cool seeing him take charge again. He has a pretty good relationship with orcs in general, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it would be nice if they could all like be friends, but let's hope. We can hope. It doesn't look good, but we can hope. Worms, frog leg. Looks like some plants and a mushroom cap or something. And I don't know what the purple thing is. It looks weird. Like maybe like a vegetable or something. Ugh. Green sludge. Green sludge. Green sludge. Green sludge. That's what they used to throw people at on Nickelodeon, right? Look at that. Ugh. It's that deep green. It's that deep, sludgy green. You love to see it. Yeah. Okay, not the way I thought this was gonna go, but you know what? Hopefully Laios doesn't throw it up immediately. Like I don't think ingesting it through the mouth is probably gonna be good for him. Poor girl. Oh my god. Oh, poor girl. Poor Laios too. It's gotta like with all that ingredient and then being in someone else's mouth, then poured into yours baby bird style. Like, I can't. That's gotta taste awful, no matter what. It's this whole mad mage thing is making me feel a little bit weird. Like so he has absolute control over the dungeon, right? Or he seems to. I wonder how far the range is. I wonder if he needs to be close by to actually affect it, or if it's like an omnipotent thing. But it feels weird. He knew about the paintings too, right? So weird. I don't know what his end goal here is. I know he wants to find the Lord, yada yada yada. But right now it feels like he's just in a spiral of delusion. And he's just like lashing out at everybody and everything that isn't the Lord that he thinks is causing problems. Okay, so the dragon was the one of the subordinates. I wonder what the other two are then. They kept showing the lion with the wings like a griffin. So that makes me wonder if that's going to be another one or a sphinx kind of like creature, like I've been theorizing. Hmm. It's interesting. So he has two others that we don't know about. Aw.
燃やすとか、ファリンが地上へ向かうのを見たとか、竜の肉を食ったので満足した。
Right now, he's in survival mode. Senshi is sort of watching, like knowing the nature of how these people act and how they think and whatnot, and just generally a good person. So he knows that this isn't a good idea. Kind of like how Chucklefuck was scolding Laos for not being truthful. This is now going to probably be a lesson for him. I'm sorry, bud. You're gonna have to. We're staying here until we get our sister back. Like our sister, like she's my sister too. But whatever. Yeah.
そうでもなきゃあのバカ二人は絶対に諦めない。 あいつらに付き合って死ぬのは真っ平だ。
断る。腐った根性の匂いが移りそうだ。
臆病だが悪いやつではないのだ。
That. Ooh. It wasn't. I don't think it was meant to be insulting. Well, I think it was meant to be cutting. But like, Jesus, that's harsh. He is a coward, but he isn't a bad person. That has to hurt. No matter who you are, that has to hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand where he's coming from. It was the same thing with I forget samurai dude's name, but uh Namari Namari. There we go. I want to keep saying Namari because it just flows easier off my tongue or something. I don't know. But I get it, but Namari saw what was wrong with that. But I think this is his time to kind of like cement himself on why he's staying in the group. I'm hoping anyway. I hope he doesn't bail.
二人のそばに残るものも必要だろう。
Senshi's a real one. He's a good guy. Through and through. Ooh. He's lashing out right now. He's spiraling. He's lost all confidence in this whole scenario right now. But what he did just there is I would not be surprised if she actually fed him to the dogs right now.
いや、なんでもないって。
あれはこの都の住人だ。この辺
That's actually good to know. So it does, like, obviously from their actions and what they've said before they've ran into the orcs, they are there to help. I don't think they're on the side of the Mad Mage completely. Like, they probably know of the Mad Mage and probably sympathize with him, but there's probably like he needs to stop. The Lord isn't coming back. Things are not good. And whatever you're doing is doing more harm than good to everybody. Yeah, I don't know. Chucklefuck is going on an emotional journey right now, and I'm here for it. I'm here for you, buddy. Let's see some development.
魔術師が消したか持ち去ったのだろう。爆発したような跡があるが。
ことなきを得た。
仲間に恵まれてるじゃないか。
そう。
It's very interesting. So I don't know if Fallen is 100% Fallen or like 50% Fallen, and then there's just some dragon in there now. But that magic, I definitely think, had to be related to the dragon, right? Or just like I know I talked about hidden potential. I don't know. I don't know the specifics. They'll probably talk about it later on if we ever encounter her more recently, and then have to deal with the magic ourselves. But that's very interesting that she didn't have to use incantations at all. So something changed, right? I don't know if it's the connection with the dragon. I don't know if she is the dragon right now. But hopefully we'll get some answers on that.
そういう話じゃねえ。そんな魔法が使えるなんて本人も知らなかったんだ。
But that's what all of us have to deal with in this, right? Right? Like Senshi, Leos, and Marcel have done everything they can, even when it's ridiculous, even when it was super hard and everybody just hated the idea. We got through so many things. You guys fought the dragon together. And though it was tough, you guys did get through it because you worked together and formulated a plan together. You he's spiraling, and I get that, and I feel bad for him. But man, I hope he can snap out of this.
Red Dragon の懐に飛び込んで急所をついたらしい。成功したからいいものの、バカな賭けだった。
It's very I think he has to understand the conviction and the passion that drives them to live their lives to their fullest by giving it all. And it's like Senshi said during the fight with that dragon, you need to you can't underestimate. You have to fight with everything that you have. Otherwise, you end up dead. And Leos gave everything. He sacrificed his legs so that he could get a clear shot and kill the dragon. And I think that's admirable, right? And I think for Chilchuck, I'm going to say Chilchuck for a little bit here because he's kind of in an emotional state right now. I'm going to give him a little bit of a leeway here. I think he doesn't feel as valuable, and like he didn't really do much, and that like survival instinct of his is also holding him back a little bit from really living his life and connecting with his party in a way that they can understand. You know what I mean? Like being able to fight and live completely and trust your friends to know that they have your back too. His confidence is rocked right now. So I think that's why he's in this right now, but I think that's the difference for him. I think he's going to learn. He has to make the choice for himself whether he stays or goes. But if he stays, he has to understand you have to give it your all because these people count on you too.
今思えば、奴らの方が賢かったのかもな。どうかな。案外、俺がついていくなんて言ったせいで。竜の肉を料理して食った。
This is like a good little therapy session for him, actually.
魔術師が現れたのはその後
And I really like her a lot. I think she's I think she's a good representation of the kind of like, well, I wouldn't say adventurer because she's a chieftain, so she's looking after her people. But she seems like a very dedicated fighter, dedicated friend, and dedicated leader, right? So I think she's a good good person to talk to for Chill Chuck right now. I think so too. Yeah, I like I said before, something's holding him back, and he needs to be able. He seems to hammer on like they're all idiots, they're all morons. I think it's because he wants to be like them, but he just can't find it within himself. Yeah, that's the root of it. I think honestly, he doesn't want to die. I don't think he wants them to die, and he's just scared. Yeah, the blood trail is interesting. So I didn't think that she died or anything like that, but there must have been. So dragged away though. What would make her drag away? So if she was the Mad Mage wanted to like form dragon, go back to your original form, yada yada yada, and used Fallen as a conduit. But it's kind of interesting because like I would imagine that the dragon would just have feet, right? The dragon would have feet. So why would it be dragged away? Would the Mad Mage drag it away? I don't. It might. Is it going to be an actual dragon or something else? I think that shows also a. I think his role in this too. I think he is also a grounding, realistic voice, and I think that's important to this party too. So if they lose that, they lose I think a pretty important part of it. Not just his skills as a thief and roguish, but like he is realistic. Like some of his fears are based in like reality, and reminding them of that is good. That is refreshing. That is actually very refreshing to hear from him.
だから頼む生き返そう
調味料などの一部食材もあとわずかでな。
I think it's very good that Senshi is backing up this idea. I think this is a very good. It was very nice to hear his honest feelings about this. And it's true. You guys push yourselves to the limit to get to this point. Now's the time to go back. You need to scrounge up again, and then we go back, and then we can get better and hopefully get back here faster, and then we can save your sister for good.
兄たちもいずれ戻るだろう。もしお前たちが準備を終え、再び戻ってきたなら。
I love her. I love her. I love the orcs. I fucking love them. They're so nice to us. Oh boy. What an episode. What an episode. I'm glad that one Chilchuck was able to be called out on the cowardice a little bit, but also get to the heart of the problem, which is he is scared. He doesn't want to die. He doesn't want them to die. And he was able to be the voice of reason to get everybody to agree we're going back to the surface. We need to go back to the surface. The orc lady, love her. I hope we see more of her. I love her almost honestly as much as Namari. I keep messing that up. I'm sorry. Yeah, this was a very good episode. I don't know what's going on with Fallen. All this nonsense with the Mad Mage and everything. It stresses me out a little bit, not gonna lie. But yeah, I think this is gonna be okay. I think this is a good new starting point for everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a new opening next episode or the next couple episodes. Since I think we're officially this is episode 13. I think there's 24 episodes. We're officially past the halfway point. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. All right? Bye.